Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I want to show you guys how to do a drawing that I'm just going to kind of play with by ear and see what we come up with. And I thought it would be cool to show you guys how to do a SHIN version of Rodan. So, we've all seen the SHIN Godzilla and everything, but let's try doing this with Rodan and see what we come up with. So, to start off with this, we're going to begin with the eye. And just like on the SHIN Godzilla, the eye is going to be really small. So we're just going to draw a little circle shape like this for the eye. Now, right around it, I'm going to draw a little line that just kind of curves down and then just comes back around like this. Kind of like a little Nike symbol. And then I'm going to draw another little curved line right here that just kind of goes to it. Just show where the other eyebrow is. And now, SHIN Godzilla has a pretty small snout, so I'm going to do the same thing with Rodan. So I'm just going to draw a little line that just kind of curves down a little bit, and we're going to make this one kind of hook down more. It's going to come back up. Now, I'm going to draw some kind of like, little curved lines that just kind of go right around here like this on the mouth. Then the SHIN Godzilla, his mouth opens really wide, so I'm going to draw a line that's just going to go down like this. And then I'm going to start a little line that just kind of curves down here like this for the mouth of Rodan. And then I'm just going to kind of curve it back all the way up here. Then I'm going to draw a little line that curves up. I'm going to make it go down a little bit, and then I'm going to put some kind of like little jagged lines on the edge, and then just kind of curve it around here. Right here, we're going to add a little curved line just to show where part of that mouth is really stretching. And then we'll just kind of put some, jagged little teeth that are different sizes kind of all over in here. Put some back here too. Okay, then I'm just going to kind of curve this line up, and I'm going to add a few more little kind of curved lines just around the edge here, just to kind of show where the neck is. Then, right here, I'm going to draw a little line that's just going to curve back here. And I'm going to leave that line. I'm going to take this line here, I'm going to kind of curve this back, and I'm going to kind of curl these around. Just kind of make the horns a little bit different than what we've seen before. And then I'm going to keep them pointy at the end, and I'm just going to kind of curve these back here and keep them just really big here on the face. And then all I'm going to do for this one is just kind of curve it down like that, since we won't really see much. Now, starting right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve down. And it's just going to curve like this. And the SHIN Godzilla has a really long neck. So on this SHIN Rodan, I'm just going to kind of make the neck really long as well. So we're just going to kind of curve it down. Then starting here, I'm just going to draw a little line. It's just going to kind of curve down. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line. It's going to curve across. It's going to go up at a point and then kind of come down and back in like this. That SHIN Godzilla has that really big kind of point on his chest, so I'm going to do the same thing on him. Then I'm just going to draw a little line that's just going to kind of curve down to here for the rest of the body. Now, for the legs, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve out, and then it's going to curve back down. Then I'm going to draw a line that's going to go down, and I'm going to keep the claws really small and really high up on this. So I'm going to put a little claw there, and then I'm going to put another claw right here, and then I'll do one more right here, just kind of curve it down and around. And then I'm going to start a line that just kind of curves right around here and then goes up to here. The toes on SHIN Godzilla are really strange. They're like, the claws are so much higher than the rest of the toes. Then I'm just going to curve a line up to here, and then draw a line that goes right here. Then I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw lines just going to kind of curve down. Then I'm going to go in and then kind of straight down, curve around. I'm going to add some of those long claws on here. I'm going to put 2 and then 1 more for 3. Then I'm going to add a couple little bumpy lines above them. Then just kind of curve in and then draw a line that goes out, and then it's just going to kind of curve up to here. Then, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve up to there, and I'm going to draw another line just kind of curves down to here. Now, we want to make the wings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve up, and then it's going to kind of come around here like this. Then over here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of start above the head, and I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve up, and it's going to go right up to there. And then right here I'm going to draw a little line that just kind of curves down, comes to a point, and curves back. I want these fingers to be really kind of long and pointy, just kind of how like the Shin Godzilla ones would be. So I'm going to draw another one there. And then I'm going to put one more right here, and I'm going to continue it right to there. Then starting here, I'm just going to draw a line. It's just going to kind of curve down to here. We'll bring it all the way down towards the bottom. And then I'm just going to make a really wavy line that just kind of comes back up to here, and I'm going to run it right to the body. Then this one here, I'm going to kind of do the same thing, just kind of draw the lines, little curved lines for the claws. Make them kind of long and pointy. This wing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this one out. I'm going to come really close to the edge of my paper and then come down here. And then I'm going to bring this one back all the way up to here so it looks like the wing is kind of folded. And then starting here, I'm going to kind of make that wavy, curvy line. It's going to come right up towards the body. Then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go all the way up to here. And then it's going to come down back to here. Then same thing over here. I'm going to kind of connect it with this open space. Just bring it up. And then just connect it up to here. Now, one of the things I want to add is a long tail, kind of like how that Shin Godzilla has one. So I'm just going to start right here by the leg and draw a line over to here. Jump over, and then I'm going to make a line that just kind of curves down. Then I'm just going to make kind of like that bumpy shape that the Shin Godzilla one has. Start right here and just draw a line that just kind of goes all the way back to the leg here. Okay, so there's our basic shape of the Shin Rodan. Now what we want to do is add a bunch of different details onto here. And I'm going to move a little bit faster through this part. So I'm going to put some bumpy lines right around the eye here. I'm going to bring some of these lines up a little bit more, and I'm going to add a couple little curved lines going around here. I'm going to add some curved lines onto bottom of the jaw, and then some curved lines on the face. I'm going to kind of make some really long curvy lines all the way around the horns. And then I'm going to put some more lines right around the head here. A couple extra long lines on there. I'm going to draw a couple little broken lines down here, and then some lines that kind of run down the side of the neck. Make some long kind of curved lines and kind of extend some of these. A few more lines coming down. Some more curved lines around there just to show the details of the neck. I'm going to draw just kind of like some squiggly lines that kind of go right around the shape of here. And then I'm just going to draw some more lines down and inside here, just different broken lines all over. I want to make some long kind of curvy lines going down here and up here as well. Make a little line that kind of runs down there. I want to make just some kind of curved lines all along the body here, just to kind of make some different details. You know, the Shin Godzilla is really wrinkly, has a lot of details and lines on them, so I'm just going to kind of do the same thing with this. I'm going to kind of continue these up and down the arms. Just lots of long little broken lines all over the place. Going to do some more on this one here. Some of these long curved lines. Down here as well. Let's add some more extra lines around here. The line work's kind of really up to you. Just kind of be creative with it, have some fun, put lines all over. I'm going to add some curved lines onto these claws here, and then just a couple extra little curved lines just to show where, you know, they're kind of sitting on those claws. Some kind of long broken lines going all the way down here. And just right around there. I'm going to put some long lines just kind of going up and down the wings here. And just, you know, really long broken lines, just all different, just to add some texture and stuff on here. Do some more kind of coming down from the top as well. I'm going to start with kind of like two C shapes on the knees, and then I'm just going to kind of work out from there with like just these long curved lines that go all over the place, just to add lots of texture and detail onto here. And just going to kind of put some more around there. I'm going to put them on this side too, just to make it look really wrinkly, like there's lots of detail, lots of lines on here. And I'm just going to add some extra little lines that are just kind of running down the shape of here. Add a little squiggly line down here. And then you want to put some nice long curved lines on the tail. And on the top of it as well. And then just some lines going down the length of it. Some more lines on the stomach. And then I just kind of make some really kind of wiggly, crazy looking lines up here, just because the tails are always so crazy. Add some extra little lines around the feet and the toes and on the claws, just to add details. Put some extra little lines on the hands. And then just to add lines wherever you guys want to, wherever you think it could use some. And then finally, inside the mouth, I'm just going to add a little circle shape. And then I'm going to add some more kind of little curved circle shapes around it. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Shin Ghidorah. Now, there's lots of different ways you guys can do this. Kind of be creative. I would love to see some of your own designs, so if you guys come up with your own, please share them with us. You can post them onto our Facebook, our Instagram, or our Twitter page. Just look on our YouTube site for it. But there you go. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.